A young boy stands in a temple with burning incense as he waits for a priest to place a glittering crown on his head. The ritual is part of the coronation ceremony that will make the 9-year-old pharaoh of ancient Egypt. His people will call him by his royal name, King Tutankhamun. You probably know him as just King Tut. As his reign begins, the young pharaoh feels the weight of his ancestors' legacy on his shoulders. He knows that his rule will be judged by the gods and remembered by history. Tutankhamun is determined to honor the traditions and bring prosperity to his kingdom. Despite his youth, he listens intently to his advisors, learning the complexities of leadership. The young king's curiosity and willingness to learn earn him the respect of his court. Under his rule, efforts are made to restore the temples and honor the gods of Egypt. His reign, though short-lived, leaves a lasting impact on the history and culture of ancient Egypt. Centuries later, the discovery of his nearly intact tomb captivates the world. Tut became Pharaoh of Egypt in 1332 BC at the age of 9. He ruled the country at a time of conflict when battles over land raged between Egypt and the neighboring kingdom of Nubia. Nearly a decade after coming to power, the young leader died at about 18. But historians didn't know much about Tut until 1922. That's when a British archaeologist named Howard Carter uncovered Tut's tomb in Egypt's Valley of the Kings. The discovery was a sensation, revealing a wealth of treasures and artifacts that provided insight into ancient Egyptian civilization. Among the treasures was the iconic golden death mask of King Tutankhamun, which became a symbol of ancient Egypt's grandeur. The tomb's contents captivated the world and sparked renewed interest in Egyptology. Since then, Tutankhamun has become one of the most famous pharaohs, largely due to the riches discovered in his tomb. The artifacts continue to be studied and exhibited, providing ongoing insight into the life and times of this young ruler. After finding a crypt beneath the Egyptian desert, Howard Carter spent much of the next 2 years searching the tomb. But the biggest treasure was within another room in the tomb, where Carter found a coffin. The coffin opened to reveal another coffin. Inside the second coffin was a third coffin made of gold. Inside was Tutankhamun's mummified body, untouched for more than 3,000 years. As Carter's lantern flickered, the ancient treasures and inscriptions seemed to come alive around them. The air was thick with the scent of history, and every step echoed through the chamber. Carter knew that this discovery would change the world's understanding of ancient Egypt forever. News of the find spread quickly, captivating imaginations and bringing a sense of wonder to people globally. Scholars and archaeologists from around the world flocked to study the tomb's contents, each piece offering a glimpse into a civilization long gone. In the midst of all this, Carter remained dedicated to preserving the tomb and its treasures for future generations. Soon after the mummy was uncovered, archaeologists tried to pry him from the sticky sacred oils that coated the inside of his coffin. But such rough handling damaged the mummy and made it tough to determine what led to Tut's death. Some suspected he was murdered, perhaps poisoned, but modern technologies like 3D scanning eventually revealed that the powerful king was actually in poor health and even had a broken leg. Maybe the frail king tumbled from one of the chariots found in his tomb. With his immune system already weakened, Tut could have easily died of an infection in the busted bone if the crash itself didn't kill him. Trapped in the tomb for millennia, the secrets of Tutankhamun's demise remained buried with him. Each discovery brought archaeologists closer to piecing together the life and death of the young pharaoh. Despite the initial mishandling, the technological advancements allowed a deeper understanding of ancient practices and their impacts on Tutankhamun's health. The enigmatic story of King Tutankhamun continues to fascinate and inspire both scholars and the public alike. Archaeologists are not yet prepared to definitively solve the mystery. Due to the absence of detailed records from that era, the complete truth about Tut's demise may remain elusive. However, regardless of the circumstances surrounding his death, the contents of Tut's tomb have solidified his status as one of the most renowned mummies in history. The sheer wealth of artifacts uncovered has provided an unparalleled glimpse into the opulence of ancient Egyptian civilization. Each item, meticulously crafted and preserved, tells a story of a bygone era filled with grandeur and mystery. Scholars continue to analyze these treasures, hoping to piece together the daily life and beliefs of the young pharaoh. Despite the passage of millennia, the allure of Tutankhamun's tomb captivates both historians and the general public alike. The enigmatic death and the breathtaking discoveries have made King Tutankhamun an enduring symbol of ancient Egypt.